Hello everyone, this is Spartan Assassins here, and today we'll be looking at what is actually next for the 2P mod Turning the Tide, for especially after next week, which we might see the release of patch 0.6. So for first of all, I'll start with 0.6 itself, and as I have stated in multiple previews, 0.6 will focus more on the southern warlords. For example, we have Sun Quan, we have Zhou Yu, we have Sun Pen, and of course we have our Shi Xie and the gang. So Shi Huang, Shi Yi, Shi Wu, and Shi Hui would all have their new unit mechanics, as well as Zhang Ba. Now, the Sun family, the Sun gangs will get a whole new faction mechanics. As for Zhang Ba and the Shi clan's vessel, they will be getting all the 8 princess mechanics. For Sun Quan's mechanic, we already have a gameplay preview by our modder, Ironic. So this is basically our 2P Discord, which we are in, and this is the announcement. So he actually recorded the entire 2 hours of the stream. So if you are in the Discord group, you can go and have a look. If you are not, do feel free to join, as well as go to announcement and check out the latest info for Sun Quan. But for now, we'll be focusing on what is next after patch 0.6. Now, for patch 0.7, we'll be having a new faction mechanics for the major two, which is the Zhanglu and the Han Empire. So Zhanglu will be getting a whole new faction mechanic, so is the Han Empire as well. As for unique units, Zhanglu will be getting quite a few unique units, as well as an entire roster of new units, particularly just for Zhanglu. Yeah. As for Han Empire, I haven't seen any latest info. Like, we haven't have any discussion yet on the Han Empire, but hopefully after patch 0.6, we'll be beginning our discussion on the Zhanglu and Han Empire factions. And one more thing that will be added for 0.7 will be the new faction of Goguryeo. So this is a widely requested faction by most of the Koreans. I've actually talked to quite one of their YouTubers, and they have been asking for the addition of Goguryeo. So I was like, I'll try to ask Sensei Ironic, and he actually, after some persuasion, Goguryeo will be added. I've already made the flags, which is this. This would be the Goguryeo flag. Not sure if it will be official or not, as I have actually made 2 types. One is this. This is the original design, and after some feedbacks from Arctube himself, I decided to go for this one. And this is all up to Ironic to decide whether or not he will add this flag or this flag for Goguryeo. It is up to him. I won't do much of the decision making. And next up, we'll be looking at the characters as well. For example, I already did have proposed some of the notable characters, and we are not these are not finalized traits and stuff yet, but eventually will be there. That is for Goguryeo. Nothing new anymore for that. As for Zhanglu and Han Empire, we will of course be continuing our discussion, and this will be the last patch for major factions. It means patches post 0.7, you won't be seeing any new faction mechanics, you won't be seeing any new faction previews. It's basically faction wise will be complete. That's all. We won't be doing new factions, we'll be focusing more on the other parts apart from the factions. So which brings us to patch 0.8, which is missions, events, and units. So we do have quite a few modders here, contributors, collaborators like me. So missions and events usually will be done mostly by our writers. For example, Sun Quan apologies here. He is the one who will be responsible for writing missions and events for Sun Quan, and he will be continuing his task for the mission and events. Now, yeah, I guess so. If you want to know, he's British, so his English is quite good. And mission and events, we also have our French guy, Emperor Cao Li. The so as well, he will be also proposing some of the mission and events, and same goes to me, Wang Ping here. I will be doing mission and events as well. Actually, I did wrote some as well, but that is for Liu Bei. And who's next? We have, where is our other dude? Bai Qi. Is he? No. That is the old account. Yeah, Li Bai. So I think for no, he won't be responsible for, yeah, Li Bai won't be responsible for the mission events. So yeah, basically the person in charge for mission and events will be us three, which we will provide our feedbacks. So me, uh, as well as Guest and our Frenchie. So yeah, the three of us will be writing the events and missions. I'm not say that this is a confirmation of we are the person in charge, but we are the person who will be providing the feedbacks. We are the one who will be like spending the time to do the text. and and of course, units wise, we already have our models. One of them is, I believe, is Crucius, and another one is Drunken Panda. So they will be focusing on the units. And yeah, as you can see here, note if you want any sorts of special mission event to show up, let me know. So basically, this is what you need to provide the actual feedbacks on what kind of events that you need for Chibi mod, especially when we are going to move into patch 0.8. You can start providing the feedbacks now, and we'll be doing this for 0.8. So for us, the Chen Shou scholars will do the documentations and stuff. We'll be writing quite a lot of stuff. The models, the unique units models, they'll be doing their stuff. So we'll be quite busy here. And once we have done with patch 0.8, we'll be moving into patch 0.9, which is revisiting the old factions as well as providing them more missions and events. So here you can see Ironic said, leave a message here if you want me to revisit a certain faction. I already told about Gong Sung Kang. I did put a lot of time in my Gong Sung Kang campaign. I actually did play an entire campaign just to find out the bugs and stuff. It is a completed campaign already, so the feedbacks are already there. He is going to get a new faction mechanic improvements in the later patch, especially in 0.9. Hopefully, once Zhang Luhan Empire and of course your Kokuro come out, provide the feedbacks. Don't be shy. If you feel like going to YouTube channel and like talking, hey, can I, is not the best of option, do remember to come to the Chibi Mod Discord, which I will be providing the link in the description, or you can go to Steam and actually scroll down, and there is a Discord link there which you can actually go and have a look. and that is the permanent invite for you to join in. And yes, after 0.9 we will be going for 0.1.0, which is the official release of the Chibi mod. So it is the full release, including the new vessel mechanic, relationship and such. So the vessel mechanic is for factions that have vessels such as Cao Cao and Sun Quan. And yeah, one thing that a lot of people complain about is how easy was Cao Cao's vessel liberated, as if you were to get Sun Quan to declare war or anyone to declare war on him. So this is one of the main mechanics that we'll be adding in. And lastly, once even after the official release, we'll be going for bug fixes. During this time, we'll be getting more feedbacks about the entire mod. So we'll be trying to look at what are the what are the bugs that appear in the game, what are the bugs that could be fixed in the mod itself. So do remember, always provide the feedbacks. We are not shy to like just abandon the mod just like that. We do have a bug fixes plan as well as new timelines. So regarding the new timelines, apart from Chibi itself, we are planning on adding another one or two extra timeline, which makes it around 3 at the max. But there might be another a fourth or something. I'm not sure. It is up to Ironic to decide. And this new timeline, we are not fully sure yet on which timeline will be the finalized timeline. For example, we Ironic once said that he might do the Liu Bei entering the Shu mod as well, or maybe the Guan Yu's expedition to the north, like the Battle of Fancheng and all this stuff. And I think one of them is the Zhuge Liang's northern expedition and his fight between Sima Yi, as well as the introduction of maybe Cao Shuang. So we are not fully sure about the decisions for this timeline. We'll be doing our discussion post 1.0. So for now, all you need to do is just enjoy the Chibi mod, provide us whatever feedbacks that you can. What do you expect to see in these mods factions? There are unique units. What if you plan to have a look at, if you plan to like request for an increase in unique units, feel free to come and provide the feedbacks, or like any mistakes in some of the events, feel free to come and talk to us. We are always there to communicate with you. And yeah, overall this is what we are doing for Chibi mod post 0.5. And yeah, I think that is all that I could talk about now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed not enjoy, hopefully you guys understand what I've just talked about in the past 10 to 20 minutes. So this is the important part. The rest are all future discussions. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one then. Bye.